welcome back to the list of albums that resonated with me this year. On to the final episode of this. Next, we got The Crossroads by Corday, released November 15th of this year. And it's a good album. Some of the features are good. I was able to take away a couple tracks from it. Eternal Take 2 by the one and only Vert, Lil Uzi Vert, released November 1st. Yeah, real quick, I wasn't messing with the album. I was kind of disappointed. And there was a lot on that album. One or two stuck with me. I don't really feel like listening to that whole thing again. I don't know, bro, what happened. In my opinion, the quality of his music has been going down. Some of the stuff sounds similar to the first one. It just sounds repetitive, man. More on that on another video, I guess, in the future. But yeah, this is how I feel on that one, bro. If y'all want to listen to that project, go right ahead. If y'all like it, cool. I don't think it's a good project, bro. So moving forward, King of the Mischievous South by Denzel Curry. I was able to take away some joints on there. I think it's an okay album. I got to give him another chance, of course. Is when I'm saying that I know it's probably people like, what? But I mean, this is a different route that he's taking with, the music, or at least for this project. So, it's something new that he's rapping over as far as like a sound. That's a good thing because it's showing his versatility and like different styles of rapping and the beats he's rapping over. Just representing that South side. Dang, I'm so hooked on trying to figure out the names right now. I can't really think of it. It'll come to me later, but yeah. And he dropped like 2 versions of this album, so I had listened to one of them. But yeah, go check it out. You want to listen to something new, Southside. Raven Lene, the one and only Raven Lene. She definitely blowing up her fan base. The project she just released was Bird's Eye back in August 9th. It's a nice, chill album. Black female artist, stand up. She is one of the ones making a way. She has some great music. Great music. The project she released prior to that got productions from Steve Lacy and Monte Booker. Bro, my gosh, y'all, bro, y'all gotta tap in. Like, it's good R&B soul. It's like a little mix of almost kind of what Smino is making. But this project is different though. The DJ Dahi has produced all over this album. For my producers out there, newcomers, give her a chance. If you're trying to find new female, black female artists or just female artists, definitely give her a chance. All right, up next, we got Overload by Georgia and Muldrow, released October 26, 2018. Again, black women making a way. Her music definitely grew on me. I had to step back and be like, you know what? I'm diving through some of these albums, and actually these are more beat tapes for real. I'm listening to these beats. I'm like, look, she developed her sound. I give her props on that. I also give her props on the drums. Hands down, she's proven herself. I think she is slept on. She's gotten accolades back in kind of like early 2000 or 2010. So I don't think a lot of people from Gen Z know who she is, but I think it's also from West Coast too. But she has some great music, like soul mixed with funk, hip hop. I mean, she can sing too. One of these artists that came across my palette, okay, on Spotify. Kind of briefly listened to maybe a couple tracks, but then thoroughly like, what, let me just, my curiosity got to me, right? Like, okay, dive more in. I'm listening to these albums. Like, it's freaking ridiculous how great, phenomenal. I I don't even know what to say, honestly. Like, at the end of the day, man, I have been trying to find more like black women artists, black women out here, they doing it. They are doing it. Next we got Mohini Day, self-titled album, released August 18th, 2023. So if you really like jazz, if you're a Thundercat nerd and like bass players, she's a bass player. I'll just leave it at that. It's really great. It's crazy how fast she's playing the licks on there. So tap in, and she also performed with Willow. Like, that's what I really liked from that Pathogen. Kind of looking at some of the videos from their tour, and with performing Jimmy Fallon and all that. She literally gathered like the well known, like, best, I guess, the newcomers, right? The new, you know, women that are phenomenal at playing certain instruments, bass, drums, you name it. She freaking had the Pocket Queen on there, bro. I'm like, yo, she really gathered like a crew like that are literally making there has been making their own lanes. I like stuff like that. Up next, we got Love Deluxe by the one and only Sade. Okay, released October 26, 1992. Again, around finals and like around October. Um, yeah, when I was basically just like locked in here, man, doing my capstone, doing homework, all that, bro. Just a great project all the way through. It's a great project. Like Sade, the one and only with the best love songs. Next, Consumers Park by Chuck Strangers. Released March 16th, 2018. Nice raw underground sound, similar to The Alchemist a little bit, but it's also the sound from kind of like the pro era, like Joey Badass sound, like when he started to come up. So kind of like that with some of there's some jazz samples I think that are in there too. So if y'all like that stuff, check him out, man. And he got some funny lyrics in there. It's just like, but bro is so honest too. It's so funny. There's some explicit, of course, but it's funny. It's funny, bro. My Gen Zers, really the ones around my age, young adults, and the teenagers, peaking adult, young adult, tap in. I've never been here before. This is the director's cut version by Eric the Architect. Um, Released November 15th, 2024. So I'm a new listener, and from what I've heard, it's a great project. Like, as far as cohesiveness, there's a lot of good track. It's a mix. It's a mix of like It's almost kind of like alternative, like almost psychedelic rock in there in one of those. And you got kind of like a trap beat. Um, you got one with George Clinton in it. Like it's a good mix of stuff. I was able to take away. I need to listen through it again. I actually listened to it a couple times, just like again when I was coming back from North Carolina. Yeah, it's great. Um, Concept. It's a great concept too. We got Traffic by Felix, released September 4th, 2024. This is a mini, I think it's kind of like EP jazz project. Bunch of piano playing in it. If you like that kind of stuff, by all means, give it a shot. Next, we got Shavik and a Freaka by Shavik Hussein. Yeah, I believe I'm saying that right. Released October 2009. Yeah, this we in the 20s now. That's 2009. It's kind of, it's getting there. It's getting there as far as age, right? But I'm also a new listener to this artist. I tapped in because there was a Thundercat connection, man. Thundercat is playing on a lot of these tracks. So, and for those of you who are not aware, make sure you run up that Thundercat playlist curated by yours truly. Okay. The link is going to be here. And it's also going to be in the description below. So make sure you run that up. Oh, and the beats on there, it's definitely experimental. All right. So give it a chance. Perfect Fantasy by Earth Gang, October 29th of this year. Some of those tracks already had released from, I think, a EP they had dropped, but it relates to, how AI is affecting society right now. And they still talk about kind of like typical, I guess, their interactions with women and yeah, and just life and their challenges they face, personal challenges, and this like they make relatable music. Earth Gang came from the big Hampton U, you know what I'm saying? Next we got the one and only Chromokopia. Ah, my talent creator. Yeah. Yeah. Released October 28th, okay? On a Monday. I believe it was a Monday. Yeah, Monday. I listened to that whole thing, bro. Around like 9 o'clock in the morning, as I was getting ready, I listened to that first track all the way to some of the other ones. I was making my way to school. I just had it playing throughout the whole day, literally, and like till the end of my classes. It's great that the project's not too long and it's not too short too, so it's a good length. There's a couple songs that might just grow on me later on, possibly. Sticky, I mean, like, I get it, but it's just like, bruh. First couple listens, really first listen to that, I'm just like, man, yeah, this is just not for me, for real. Does Judy, yeah, like, that's just one I just can't listen to all the time, low key. Just, and this is me, like, I don't have a problem with him just telling the story, but I'm just like, bro, yeah, the words in there, bro, it's crazy. I'm gonna do a whole nother video. But yeah, Chromokopia though, it's fire. It's a fire album, okay? One of the best hip hop albums of this year, all right? You know, And that's according to what Hip Hop DX or freaking Billboard and all them other things. Name was on the charts for some weeks, man. So my man is exponentially growing after every album that he releases. As yeah, so bro, killing it. Next we got Basquat and Skittles by Mono Neon, released June 18th, 2021. So again, if you're like Thundercat nerd and you like funk music, with some sense, there's like a little bit of Prince influence in it too. Cause he did play with Prince before he had passed. So he was one of the last like bass players he played with before he passed. So definitely a great cat to listen to. Um yeah, he's making some good stuff. Next we got Rainy Days by Cleo Court, released April 8th this year. She has some nice chill music. Definitely check her out. I think that was just an EP, but yeah. Earlier this year I was definitely yeah. I was in a trance listening to some of the songs in there. So check her out. It's pretty chill. Yeah, Melodramatics by MFN Mellow once again. Released October 2nd, 2017. Got some bangers in there. Definitely got some bangers in here. Again, similar beats to like Saba and stuff, like that kind of sound. Yeah, it's a bop. I'm probably not saying the right words on this. Got some catchy hooks and choruses and stuff. So yeah, he got some cool vibes. Next we got Veto 2 by Georgia and Muldrow once again, released June 21st, 2019. Like I said earlier, when I was going through her discography, this was one of the albums that she had released. It's basically a beat tape, so it's just instrumentals and beats, right? That joint right there, the beats are crazy, funky. The drums are, man, I don't know how she does it. I want to make beats like that. I do. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm I'm in another zone. He got funky drum patterns on that. Like my producers out there, y'all don't know, bro. Y'all don't know. And if y'all not an old head, either y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand, bro. Like she's literally like almost creating her own drum breaks for real. Down to two more. We almost out of here, y'all. For those of you that are still here, I appreciate y'all. So next we got The Joy of Flying by Tony Williams. Yeah, I think my mic just died. My fault, y'all. But this album is pretty funky. It's like jazz fusion in a way. It has a mix of rock in it. This is a 70s album, so it real instruments is dead center in your ears. So he goes really crazy with the drums. I mean, he's like one of the I think like a very pronoun or profound black drummer. One of the first to ever really like kill it. I really want to get my facts straight on that though. But I'll probably, you know, talk more about that in like another video. And then we get into Billie Eilish's new album. I honestly have to listen to that whole thing again. I only heard a few songs, but I wasn't really banging it like that. It's different, but it's pretty chill. Like it's not nothing compared to her like previous work, but when Billie Eilish comes on, like she has like some soft vocals. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Sorry again about the mic. Still learning how to use it, and I'm really just trying different setups in my videos. So I mean, I'm this is probably going to be temporary. I got some other videos that I'm recording with a different set. Like I'm actually recording just with my mic that I actually use to make music and stuff instead of using the Bluetooth mic. So yeah, shoot, and as you hear me talking on this, like this is literally like basically present day of you watching this. Like I didn't record this back in December or whatever I recorded a video. But yeah, I'm really like trying to learn different things and editing and just making things more efficient because I also want to just like put more time on my music too and stuff like that. But I still want to give y'all more content. I want to do more content, want to make more content, build this channel up, next benchmark is to hit 100 subscribers, and then we just keep going from there. Would love to have this channel monetized. Um, but yeah, I know there's probably gonna be some challenges, more challenges in the way. I mean, hey, this is like one of them. But we learn it as we go, So just trying to embrace the process and just take it one day at a time, So, but I'm glad y'all made it through. For those that made it through the end of this video, I appreciate y'all for watching, and more content coming. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one, and solo out.